Hey guys, welcome to M Plants. Today I want to share about these beautiful, vibrant, colorful flowers, plants, petunias. Just feels like I should just keep looking at them. You're never like satisfied. You just want to look for like one extra minute at them, then one extra minute at them. So these are those sort of flowers and plants. Let us have a look at them. Let us understand how to keep them happy so that they can keep you happy, your garden happy, and add a lot of color in your garden. I have this one pot where I have planted all my petunias, and obviously the main plant over here is the elephant ear plant. If you can have a look, there are like 3 leaves here. There's one coming out here, and then there are few elephant ear leaves coming out from here as well. But the pot style instantly gave me an idea that I should plant some petunias in there, because petunias are best if you plant them in a pot. That way you can shift them according to the sun position and you can have it for a longer period of time. So what I did was I just planted different color petunias on all sides. White over here, all these are white ones, then there are pink ones over here, there is purple and white over here, there's just purple, just dark pink, light pink, so many different colors over here, and then there is different shade of petunias over here as well. There are 2 most important things according to me which will give you beautiful petunia flowers for a longer duration of time. Number 1 is sunlight. If the temperature at your place is less than 25 degrees Celsius, then it is okay if your plant is getting like 5-6 hours of morning sun. Let's say up to 12, 1 or even 2 afternoon sun is okay. And the moment the temperature increases above 25 degrees Celsius, then that's the time when you have to be very careful, and you have to make sure that it's only getting the early morning sun for like 2-3 hours or maximum 4 hours, and it is definitely not getting any afternoon sun, any sun after 12. Because right now what happens is the temperature most of the time here is less than 25 degrees Celsius, but then suddenly, like yesterday, we had 32 degrees Celsius. So suddenly there are days when the temperature increases a lot, but still my flowers are healthy, because I just made sure that I changed their position and I kept them in a place where they were only getting the sunlight for like morning 3 to 4 hours. So this is one very important thing to keep in mind regarding petunias. I would say if you're looking for adding colors in your garden in the cheapest possible way, petunia is the best option, because in Australia I can say what's the price, like literally for $2 you get a well matured petunia plant, wherein you'll have 2 different or 3 different colors of petunia in one bowl. Like 3 different colors of petunia in just $2 you get. I'm not sure about other countries, but in Australia this is like one of those cheapest plants available, and it's the easiest way to add color in your garden. The second most important thing that I want to cover regarding petunias is regular deadheading. Every second day my job is to spend at least 2 minutes with my petunia plant, and whatever the flower that has completed the life, the spent flowers, I will make sure to deadhead those flowers and take it out, because if I do that, that encourages the plant to give more and more flowers. Just look at this one white petunia plant, how many flowers it has. This deadheading is very important. If you keep on doing deadheading the regular basis, like just plucking the spent flowers, the used flowers, that's when your plant will get the strength to develop more and more flowers and not seeds. Because if you don't deadhead, the plant starts forming seeds. Forming seeds means the plant is getting towards the end of its life and it will not bloom or produce more flowers. So keep on deadheading regularly. Every second day, I would say, takes 2-3 minutes, and you will save your plant. You will have more and more flowers, and you will have your plant for longer period of time and not for a very short time. That is very important. The next thing is adding fertilizer or compost to your petunias, because if the plant is blooming so much, is producing so many flowers, then it needs that food, it needs that strength to stay healthy. So what I would do is, the moment I'm planting my petunias, that's when I would add compost and cow manure in it. If you want, you can add some bone meal powder as well, and then at least leave it for 2 months. There is no need to add anything for 2 months. after 2 months, what you can do is you can add a little bit of cow manure, or you can add a little bit of bone meal powder, and just add it everywhere, so that the plant can get that strength to produce more flowers. But I never add any liquid fertilizer. I just give solid compost to my plant every 2 months. Watering petunias is also very important, but there is a way you should water your petunias. Don't water from the top or with a pipe or with any spray where you're straight away watering on the flowers or on the leaves, because petunia flowers are very delicate. If you put water on the flowers will just go, they will die. Always water straight in the soil, never water on the plant or on the flowers. The plant and the flower should not touch the water, just go straight in the soil. This is how I do, in the soil, and I'll water from all sides and make sure none of my flowers or leaves they get water, because I want to save them as they're very delicate. Also, before I water, I will always put my finger in the soil to check if the soil is dry. If the soil is completely dry, at least the top 2 inches, only then I will water. Even if I feel that the soil is moist and the soil is kind of sticking on my fingers, I will never water my petunia, because they don't need a lot of water. They only need water when the soil goes dry and they feel thirsty. Only then you should water. If you overwater, you'll see that the leaves have started going yellow in color, and that's because of overwatering. I have never had any fungal attack or any pest attack on my petunias, so I really never had to give any treatment to them. But if you ever get any pest attack on your petunias, then you can go for any organic spray that you might have at your place. Just go for organic ones and you can spray it. But honestly, if we keep the sunlight position in mind, if we don't overwater this plant and we keep on deadheading on a regular basis, your petunias will give so many flowers and add so much of color in your garden that you'll be just happy, and you just want to show it to everyone that look at my petunias, and you'll be proud owner of them. If you have loved this content, and if the content was as beautiful as these petunias or a little less beautiful than these petunias, then you can join our family. You can subscribe the channel and hit the like button if you like the video.